Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Liam flip-flops back to Steffy. Hope's dirty move with Carter changes everything. The Bold and the Beautiful, B and Amp. B. Spoilers reveal that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, may change his mind about his pursuit of Hope Logan, Annika Noel. B and Amp. B fans know Liam recently decided he wanted Hope back, so he's been trying to prove his commitment and hopefully find a path to a reunion. However, Liam could change his tune once he gets updates on Hope's latest plot with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. Hope has definitely been pushing Carter toward this shady Forrester takeover, so she's going to face backlash at some point. If Carter seals the deal on this coup, then you can bet Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes will blame Hope. Steffy already believes Hope is manipulating Carter, so she'll be even more convinced once he goes to such extremes. Of course, the news of Carter and Hope's romance will inevitably come to light as well, so that'll be another factor in all this. Steffy will feel like Hope has brainwashed Carter and may end up venting to Liam. What happens once Liam finds out Hope schemed with Carter to push Steffy and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., off the Forrester throne? It could certainly alter Liam's perception of Hope and get him all riled up again. Liam may confront Hope somewhere down the line and insist he doesn't even recognize her anymore. Hope may protest about Steffy firing her first, but Liam might argue that could have been avoided if Hope had been honest about her romance with Carter. That romance may make Liam feel like a fool since he's been pushing for a reunion while Hope's been busy making Carter her new man. Liam could ultimately turn against Hope in a big way and take Steffy's side in the latest round of the Logan-Forrester feud. As for Liam's own romantic desires, his heart could easily steer him towards Steffy once more. Liam may become increasingly protective of his ex and flip-flop to wanting Steffy back instead. Whatever the case, our B and Amp. B predictions point to Liam eventually having a huge reaction once he discovers the depths of Hope and Carter's deception. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Liam may decide he doesn't know Hope as well as he thought he did, so stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Liam flip-flops back to Steffy. Hope's dirty move with Carter changes everything. The Forrester Creations boardroom buzzed with tension as the latest collection rolled out to rave reviews. While fashion dominated the public's attention, behind the scenes, the personal lives of the power players were more turbulent than ever. Liam Spencer found himself in familiar territory, torn between the love of two women. Meanwhile, Hope Logan made a move that could shatter loyalties and rewrite destinies. Liam's inner turmoil, old flames rekindled. It started innocently enough, or so Liam told himself. He had dropped by the Cliff House to check on Kelly and Hayes after hearing about Finn's trip to Monaco for a medical conference. But one look at Steffy, radiant and confident as ever, brought memories flooding back. Memories of their love, their family, and the life they had built before everything unraveled. As Kelly ran into his arms, giggling about a school project, Steffy smiled warmly. "You're a good dad, Liam," she said, her voice soft but tinged with nostalgia. The words stuck with him, echoing in his mind long after he'd left. Hope was his wife, his supposed partner in every sense, but their marriage had felt strained lately. Her growing attachment to Thomas, and now whispers of her spending time with Carter Walton, had left Liam questioning everything. And then came the news. Hope had missed another family dinner, claiming to be tied up at Forrester Creations. When Liam asked her directly, her answers were evasive, her demeanor cagey. Liam's gut churned with suspicion, and in his doubt, he turned to Steffy. At first, their conversations were about the kids, but soon they ventured into dangerous territory, reminiscing about what they once had and what they lost. Steffy insisted she was committed to Finn, but the spark between her and Liam was undeniable. "I shouldn't be saying this," Liam confessed during one of their late-night talks on the beach, "but I think about us. I miss what we had." Steffy looked away, her expression conflicted. "Liam, we can't keep doing this to ourselves, or to Finn and Hope. We have to move forward." But moving forward wasn't Liam's strong suit. His flip-flopping heart was ready to throw him back into the arms of his first great love, Steffy Forrester. Hope's dangerous game with Carter. While Liam wrestled with his feelings, Hope Logan was embarking on a path of her own, one that could irrevocably change the lives of everyone involved. Her connection with Thomas had been a slow burn, filled with creative synergy and emotional confusion. But as their partnership deepened, so did the weight of scrutiny. Brooke and Liam's disapproval, combined with Douglas's growing affection for his father, left Hope feeling cornered. And when Carter Walton offered a sympathetic ear, Hope found herself leaning on him more than she should. Carter, ever the gentleman, had initially kept his distance, but his lingering heartbreak over Quinn made him vulnerable. Hope's kindness and understanding provided solace, but it didn't take long for their conversations to tread into personal territory. One evening, after a particularly tense confrontation with Liam about Thomas, Hope found herself at Carter's loft. "I don't know how much more of this I can take," she admitted, tears streaming down her face. "Liam doesn't trust me, and he's always looking for an excuse to run back to Steffy." Carter handed her a glass of wine, his eyes filled with concern. "You deserve better, Hope. You've given so much of yourself to him, to everyone. When do you get to put yourself first?" It was a question Hope didn't have an answer to, but in that moment, something shifted. One moment, they were sharing a heartfelt hug, and the next, an electric kiss. Hope pulled back, stunned by what had just happened. "Carter, you don't have to say anything," he said softly. "I understand." But they both knew the kiss wasn't meaningless. It was a crack in the foundation of Hope's life, one that could bring everything crashing down. The fallout. Lines are drawn by the time Liam discovered Hope's late-night visits to Carter's loft. It was too late to pretend it was all innocent. Armed with the truth, and a heart full of betrayal, he confronted her at home. "You've been lying to me, Hope," Liam shouted, pacing the living room. "All this time, you accused me of being too close to Steffy, and now I find out you're sneaking around with Carter?" Hope didn't flinch. "Don't you dare turn this on me, Liam. You've been emotionally cheating with Steffy for months. At least I had the decency to keep my boundaries intact, until now." The words cut like a knife, and for a moment, neither spoke. Finally, Liam broke the silence. "So, that's it then? Are you in love with him?" Hope hesitated, but the damage was done. Her silence spoke volumes. Meanwhile, Steffy found herself grappling with her own guilt. Finn had returned from his conference full of excitement about their future, but Steffy couldn't shake the feeling that her heart wasn't entirely his. When Liam showed up unannounced at the Cliff House, Steffy knew it was a mistake to let him in. But as he poured his heart out, confessing his love and desperation, she felt her resolve crumble. "Liam, I can't do this," she whispered, tears brimming in her eyes. "I won't let you tear my family apart again." But her words lacked conviction, and Liam knew it. Carter's ultimatum. Carter, too, found himself caught in the web of Hope's indecision. While part of him wanted to walk away, another part longed to fight for the connection they'd found. "Hope, you need to figure out what you want," he told her during a private moment at Forrester Creations. "Because I won't be your escape. If you're not ready to leave Liam, then we're done." Hope was torn. Liam represented stability, history, and family. But Carter offered something new, something thrilling and untainted by years of betrayal and mistrust. What happens next? As the dust settles, the stakes have never been higher. Liam's flip-flopping threatens to destroy his relationships with both Hope and Steffy, while Hope's dalliance with Carter could alienate her from the Forrester family entirely. Steffy must decide whether to fight for her marriage or risk rekindling a romance that's burned her before. And Carter faces the possibility of losing his place at Forrester Creations if his involvement with Hope becomes public. One thing is certain. The choices made in the coming weeks will reshape the lives of everyone involved. And as secrets come to light and alliances are tested, The Bold and the Beautiful is poised to deliver its most explosive drama yet. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Thursday, November 21st. Carter tricks Ridge before Brooke overhears Forrester takeover talk. The Bold and the Beautiful, B and Amp. B. Spoilers for Thursday, November 21st, reveal that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, will have to think fast. Now that Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., has noticed Carter's name on the LLC paperwork, he's wondering what's going on. It looks like Carter will make up some excuse to explain away his signature and convince Ridge that everything's good to go. Ridge has repeatedly insisted that he trusts Carter, so there's no reason for him not to take Carter's word for it. In the end, Carter should walk out of that office with all the initials and signatures he needs. Ridge and Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, will both be successfully duped, so Carter will have important info for Hope Logan, Annika Noel, when he returns to the cabin. B and Amp. B's weekly preview video shows Carter and Hope debating their takeover plans while a stunned Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, eavesdrops outside. While Hope points out that Carter has a choice to make, Brooke will reel as she realizes Carter could become the new CEO of Forrester Creations. Will Brooke barge in on this conversation and confront Carter over his intentions? That could leave Hope scrambling to explain why keeping quiet is the right call. Brooke could blow this for Carter and Hope if she spills the truth to Ridge, so she'll be torn over what to do next. Back with Ridge and Steffy, they'll argue about who Carter is really loyal to. Since Steffy has lost faith in Carter, she'll complain about his devotion to the Logans and worry the Forresters could suffer for it. Steffy will start to wonder if Carter can really be trusted to do his job anymore, but Ridge will insist Carter is a crucial part of the company. As far as Ridge is concerned, Carter is a vital employee who should remain in the COO role. Of course, Ridge is bound to feel differently if Carter pulls off this takeover plot and puts himself on the Forrester throne. Our predictions point to Carter launching a feud like never before, so we'll bring you updates on all the shocking moments to come. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge and Steffy may have some horrible news headed their way, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Carter's deceptive move and Brooke's shocking discovery. The tension at Forrester Creations was so thick it could have been sliced with a seamstress's scissors. The morning sunlight filtered through the towering glass windows of the Forrester executive office, casting sharp reflections on the glossy furniture. Ridge Forrester sat behind his desk, his piercing eyes scanning over a series of papers laid out before him. Across from him stood Carter Walton, his loyal friend and the company's trusted legal counsel. But today, Carter wasn't here to simply offer advice, he had an agenda. Ridge, Carter began, his tone calm but calculated. I've been reviewing some recent contracts and company structures. There are some opportunities we haven't fully explored, opportunities that could secure Forrester Creations' future in ways we haven't imagined. Ridge leaned back in his chair, studying Carter. What kind of opportunities? He asked, his tone cautious. Carter hesitated for a brief moment, a flicker of guilt crossing his face before he masked it with confidence. I've been approached by a potential investor, he said, choosing his words carefully. Someone who sees the value in what we do and wants to partner with us.